I think, therefore I am. Divide each difficulty into as many parts as is feasible and necessary to resolve it. I am accustomed to sleep and in my dreams to imagine the same things that lunatics imagine when awake. It is not enough to have a good mind, the main thing is to use it well. Perfect numbers, like perfect men, are very rare. Each problem that I solved became a rule, which served afterward to solve other problems. The reading of all good books is like conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. The greatest minds are capable of the greatest vices as well as of the greatest virtues. The senses deceive from time to time, and it is prudent never to trust wholly those who have deceived us even once. Traveling is almost like talking with men of other centuries. I think, therefore I am free. It is not enough to have a good mind, the main thing is to apply it well. In order to improve the mind, we ought less to learn, than to contemplate. Common sense is the most fairly distributed thing in the world, for each one thinks he is so well endowed with it that even those who are hardest to satisfy in all other matters are not in the habit of desiring more of it than they already have. I am indeed amazed when I consider how weak my mind is and how prone to error. Whenever anyone has offended me, I try to raise my soul so high that the offense cannot reach it. It is only prudent never to place complete confidence in that by which we have even once been deceived. The whole of philosophy is like a tree, the roots are metaphysics, the trunk is physics, and the branches that spring from this trunk are all the other sciences. The first precept was never to accept a thing as true until I knew it as such without a single doubt. If you would be a real seeker after truth, it is necessary that at least once in your life you doubt, as far as possible, all things. Each problem that I solved became a rule which served afterward to solve other problems. The mind is never satisfied with the objects immediately before it. The senses are of two kinds, passive and active. All knowledge is the offspring of doubt. To know what people really think, pay attention to what they do, rather than what they say. The first rule was to obey my country's laws, and only to obey such others as I thought were right. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. The natural light is the most important in life for everyone who does not possess it. The world is dark and as useless as a picture that is painted in black. The more we know, the more we realize how much we don't know. It is not enough to have a good mind, the main thing is to apply it well.